Hi everyone, this is Roxana, and it's been a hot minute since I've done a video to update you on my journey, so here I am. I had weight loss surgery on August 2017. My highest weight was 285 pounds. My weight on the day of surgery was 271 pounds, and my current weight is 171 pounds. I did get down to 165 pounds, but I fell off the wagon and I gained 6 pounds, and I'm so unhappy about that. But I will tell you what happened. Before I do, I want to say that this is the very first time that I've done a video from my bed. I never thought I would invite a bunch of strangers into my bed. That this is the very first time I've ever done a video with absolutely no makeup on. This is just my face. And it takes a lot of courage to do that, because I usually do my videos, you know, full production, full makeup, my hair's done, wearing a cute outfit and whatnot. But here I am, just sitting in my bed, talking to a camera. Like I said, I fell off the wagon and I gained 6 pounds. And this past month has been really hard on me. It's been really, really hard on me. I went to the doctor for a general checkup, and they found some things that they didn't think were correct or that shouldn't be happening to a 36-year-old woman. Let me just say that for a couple months I thought I was 37 when in fact I'm only 36. But I went to the doctor to get checked out. They found some things that they didn't think were right, so I had to have more testing done. And I went back to eating, because food has always been my comfort. Food has been there when I'm happy, and food is a very big part of celebrating in my family. But food has also been with me when I'm sad and I'm stressed and I'm angry and excited. I usually find comfort in food. When I feel alone, or when I feel like I don't have anyone to talk to because either the matter is too private or scary, or because I think people are not going to understand what I'm going through or how I'm feeling, I find comfort in food. And that is basically the main reason why I got to 285 pounds. So, like I said, this past month was really hard. So I was never a sweets person, but I started wanting sweets. I could only eat a little bit, but I could eat a whole tub of popcorn, and I did. And now I know that I can't keep popcorn in my house, because if there's popcorn in my house, I will eat it even though I know I shouldn't. Before I move forward, because a lot of people don't know about my health scare. Only very few people do. I had a biopsy 2 weeks ago, and that was scary. Because as a mom, you know, a million things run through your head. You think, the first thing you think of when they say you need a biopsy is cancer. And cancer is very scary. And just the thought of it, through my anxiety and my stress through the roof. And I have friends that have gone through cancer. I have friends whose spouses are battling cancer right now. And I can only imagine the anguish that they feel. Because even though mine was only a scare, I was as scared as I've ever been. And I got my biopsy results yesterday. And no, I don't have cancer. What I do have is treatable. I will be going to the doctor in a week or so for a treatment plan. But it's not cancer, and I am very relieved. And my heart and my prayers and support go out to everyone that's had a health scare like this and who's battling with cancer right now. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to share anything, is I thought it would be disrespectful to share with the world that, hey, I just had a biopsy and I'm having a cancer scare, when I know there's people out there that are really battling with this disease and with the news and with the prospect of having cancer. So I didn't want to be disrespectful. I didn't want to scare my family. I didn't want to scare my kids. But my kids were the only thing on my mind throughout this whole process. What would happen? What did I do? What would happen to them? How would they take it? All of that. So I am very, very relieved. And now that I'm relieved, I can go back on track because I know I can do this. I know my tool works. I know my sleeve works. I just have to follow the plan, and I plan on doing that and getting back on track and getting to my goal. I am so close to my goal. When I had surgery, I was 145 pounds away from my goal. And right now I'm 30 pounds away from my goal. So it's there. I can see it. I can see the goal. I can almost touch it. I just have to go a little bit further. I just have to get back on track, and I will get back on track. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is self-confidence. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of self-confidence. I don't know how much of that came from the fact that I was overweight and looked different than my friends. I've never been the most outgoing child. I was never the most outgoing child. I was always more quiet, more intellectual, more into reading and that sort of thing. But when my teenage years came along, high school specifically, I didn't date. I didn't go out. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that I looked different from my friends. That when they were trying on size 2 and size 0 jeans, I was trying to squeeze myself into a size 12. That when they went to a store that was called 579, that only had clothes from size 00 to size 9, that was the biggest size they had in the store, I could barely get myself into a size 9 when I was in 7th or 8th grade. I've mentioned before that I've tried every diet that's out there. I've done every program out there. I did Jenny Craig, I did Weight Watchers, I did acupuncture and got my ears sapped with electricity to lose weight. I did Atkins, I did everything, and nothing worked. Well, they did work. They worked for some time, and then I would gain all the weight back and then some. And what that did to my self-confidence is it made it disappear. For a very long time, I hid from the world. I hid from my friends. I have very good friends that have been my friends since I was 4 years old that I haven't seen in years. And I haven't seen them, not because I don't love them, but I haven't seen them because I chose to hide myself from the world. I chose not to be photographed. I chose not to participate. I chose not to voice my opinions because I didn't want people to see me. I didn't want people to see what I had become. And today I was thinking about what I would have done with my life, or what I would have liked to do with my life. And I keep going back to something along the lines of, I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to make a difference in people's lives. I want to change something for them, do something that's meaningful and impactful. And then I realized I didn't go to medical school. I didn't go to law school like I wanted. I'm not working in the United Nations as I dreamt once. But I can still help people. But to help people, I need to help myself first. And to help myself, I need to sit back, think, and look through the things that are going on in my life that I can change, that I need to change. The things that don't make me happy. And As I was writing things down, I was thinking, and I always say my kids are my everything. They're the reason I do everything. They're the reason I wake up in the morning. They're the reason I do my business. They're the reason I go to bed at night. They're my motivation. They're my source of energy. They're my everything. But then I was thinking, should they be? Should they carry the responsibility of making me happy? Should they be responsible for my happiness? Isn't it my job as a mom to make sure they're taken care of instead of having them take care of me? I don't think it's fair to have a 9 and an 8-year-old carry my happiness on their shoulders. Nobody should have to do that. Only I'm responsible for my own happiness. And I've changed a lot in 2 years. Maybe it's not that I have changed. Maybe it's more that I found my voice again. That I found this confidence within me to share myself and share my opinion and share my beliefs and stand up for myself and stand up for what I believe in. I think that's what it is. I'm not an expert on relationships. I'm really not. I didn't date in high school. I didn't date in college. No, I didn't. I got married at 22. I'm 36 now. I have 2 amazing children that I love. But they're not responsible for my happiness. I am. And I want them to be able, when they're older, I want them to be able to look back and think of their childhood and their household as a happy household, healthy household. I want them to know what having a healthy relationship is. A healthy relationship with food, a healthy relationship with themselves, and a healthy relationship with other people. And if I'm going to be a role model for them, I need to sit down, think about things, and change the things that I can change. Yesterday I posted something that says that we both made a mistake. I made a mistake thinking you would change, and you made a mistake thinking that I was going to put up with your demons for the rest of my life. Something along those lines. And then I saw a movie the other day, a Spanish movie, where it said, you're going to meet a lot of people in your life, and some people are going to come into your life and they're going to leave. Some people that you love a lot are going to come into your life, they're going to be in your life for a period of time, but then they're going to leave. But then there's other people that are going to come into your life, and when they leave, you're going to feel hollow, and you're going to feel that your life isn't the same without them. I lost one of those people. I lost my grandmother in 2011, and I went down a rabbit hole after she passed because my grandmother was amazing. My grandmother was kind and loving, and I could talk to her about everything because she was spiritual and she was smart and she was understanding, and she saw me. She knew the real me. Not the Roxana that tries to save people. Not the Roxana that is there for everybody. But the Roxana that is sometimes scared. The Roxana that's scared of failing. The Roxana that is afraid of being alone. That's afraid that she doesn't deserve to be loved. She saw that person and she understood that person and she motivated me. And I've had other people in my life that I've loved with all my heart, and some that I've had to let go of or I've tried to let go of. And it's hard. It's hard to see yourself through someone's eyes and to see, or have them see, who you truly are, how perfect you truly are, how perfect in your own imperfect way, but how amazing you truly can be or are, and then have to say goodbye to that person and not have that person's constant support. So all I have to say is, if you've followed my journey, if you've seen what I've done in the past 2 years, if you've seen how much I've grown and how much more confident and self-assured I am, and how much more vocal I am, then I want you to stay with me, because there's more to come. There's a lot more things that I want to do, a lot more that I want to achieve. I am 30 pounds away from my first goal, and I'm on a journey to finding my happy and to finding myself. And I can't promise that I'm going to be the best motivator, because I probably need you to motivate me sometimes. But I'm going to make it. I'm going to push through, and I'm going to figure out the things that are not making me happy. I'm going to discard them, and I'm going to find the things that do make me happy, and I'm going to fight for them. And that's what I want you to do as well. Fight for your happy. Find your happy and go for it. Fight for your dreams. Work hard. Do whatever makes you happy, because that's what I plan to do. I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting to be happy, and I'm fighting for my kids, to give them the best possible life, to show them that they can do anything they set their minds to, because I am proof that that can happen. I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. I will be posting more updates about everything. If I gain weight, if I lose weight, if I achieve any other goals, I promise I'll share that. Have a great night.